Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are playing Fallout New Vegas DLC Challenge. Okay, we're gonna turn off this radio. I love the music, but it is like a copyright thing. Okay, let's get back into it everybody. We are doing something very specific in this run, the DLC Challenge. We need to complete all 4 DLCs without doing anything in the Mojave, none of the quests, not using any items from the Mojave. And we can choose to do the DLCs in whatever order we like. And we're allowed to take 1 item from each DLC to bring into the next. So, the first DLC we did was the Honest Hearts DLC, wherein we got this awesome war club. The second DLC we just completed was Lonesome Road, and we got this awesome armor. So otherwise, I've taken all the items I collected in Lonesome Road. I've taken all the items and I've put them in this locker. Meaning we don't have a lot on us. Now we will drop off the rest of these items, but we need to be able to survive between here and the next DLC. So I did give myself a few items just to keep me alive to guarantee we make it to the next DLC. But that's it, just some stim packs and, you know, doctor's bags and stuff. So, you know what though? What about food? Let me grab a gecko steak, because you never know. Okay, so in today's episode we are going to be heading to our next DLC, which will be Old World Blues. It is just southeast of us, across the map. It shouldn't be that difficult to get to, and I'm kind of excited to be out of Lonesome Road. Say what you will, but the Mojave's not too bad. So we're not going to be picking up anything we come across here in the Mojave. And we're going to be avoiding like getting experience. We'll get a little bit of experience if we have to. We will defend ourselves, but I don't want to get too much experience out here. I want to be able to just scoot on by to Old World Blues. Old World Blues. See, there you go. Just got a little experience. So we started off the Honest Hearts DLC at level 2. And we started Lonesome Road DLC at, I think, level 8. So even though we have to drop all of our items from each DLC, oh shit.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. Here's an NCR emergency 2-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Okay, see? That is because at the end of Lonesome Road, I chose to bomb Kaisar's camp. So the Legion hates me, but, you know, whatever. We're just here focusing on the DLCs because that is the Fallout New Vegas DLC challenge presented here by the Johnny Guitar channel. Check out the last episodes. And while you're at it, everybody, check out the Johnny Guitar channel, will ya? I play Skyrim. I play Morrowind. I play Fallout 4. Also, I'm making my way through Baldur's Gate right now. It's a really long game. And, you know, I work full-time, so I don't always... I can't just play a ton of games every day, even though I do love video games. Anyways, you guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Shit, we're gonna need to stop by the Crap. Are they fighting Night Stalkers? They must be fighting Night Stalkers. I have no idea. Okay, we may have to go to the Mojave outpost just so we have somewhere to sleep. And we're gonna avoid enemies. I guess we're gonna get a little experience if we have to. Who were they fighting? There is a ghoul. up on the ridge behind the house or the building there. So maybe they were fighting a ghoul? I don't know. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite game. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below what your favorite Fallout game is, or perhaps what your favorite Elder Scrolls game is. And as far as Elder Scrolls and Fallout go, I will say I enjoy Fallout 76. I really wish it was a single-player game. I know that might be weird to say, but if Fallout 76 was a single-player game, or even just like some sort of extended Fallout 4 mod or something, I would love it even more. And I also like Elder Scrolls Online. It's a good game. I like Elder Scrolls Online. Check out the Johnny Guitar channel. I play both of those games. You know what? There are trailers in Nipton that I think I can sleep in, and then we can just... Damn it. Nighttime in the Mojave is dangerous because you do have those like weird rattlesnake coyotes. What are they called? Night stalkers. Yeah, those things are terrifying. And I do not have a gun on me. War club. I know they're nights. Shit, I can hear them. Oh god, I can hear the night stalkers. Crap. Son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah, traveling at night was not a good idea. Okay, so I know you guys can't see it because, you know, you're not staring at a giant screen, but I heard the night stalkers howling, and a couple of them ran into that open lake bed. Shoot, but I also have to avoid the raiders hanging out right here, so we've got to thread the needle between night stalkers. I may have to kill a man. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching Johnny Guitar. Like, subscribe, support the Johnny Guitar channel. It is a small channel. I do not take sponsorship. I do not read ads, and I am not AI. I promise. So check out the channel. Let's do this. Heading over towards Old World Blues in the Fallout New Vegas DLC challenge.
You there, please help me. He's crazy. Please help me.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah! What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my god, smell that air! Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery! Later.
The crash satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers level 15 plus. You have a premonition that, well, you'll be unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty. You will be able to take anything you carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. I am up for the challenge and the atomic wonders of science.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
the laser detonator. I don't know why. Oh! Interesting. We still have Rar's Talon. Because we grabbed this from the Deathclaw. Oh, I think we're supposed to make a... I think I'm supposed to, like, turn it into a... you know, claw or something. Hey! Oh, and I still have my advanced riot gear. Okay, let's do this for the moment, though, because I think, like, this is going to help us. This is going to help us for the moment. We've also got Mentats, which raise my intelligence by 2. Thing is, I'm about to have a lot of science-based conversations, so it would be nice to have as high of science speech as we can. Still haven't really found a weapon. Okay, I don't really know what kind of... Okay, that's a reloading bench. What if I wanted to make that Deathclaw? What would I do? Ooh, I can make my own... Oh, I can make... Shoot. I can make my own doctor's bags? Oh my god, I could have made so many doctor's bags within... Okay. Forceps, medical brace, scalpel, surgical tubing. Got it. Fist of Rar. I can't... Oh. I need 75 unarmed? 75 unarmed. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Okay, let's go to the think tank. I don't even think we can go to Big Mountain yet. Nope. Let's go to the think tank. We're going to have a couple conversations. We're going to meet some of these scientists who survived through the Great War. I really like, even though it's not quite my favorite DLC, I really enjoy Old World Blues. It is hilarious. It's got a lot of personality and kind of that like wacky 1950s sci-fi element to it. So let's enjoy this and have fun. Thanks for joining me here on Fallout New Vegas DLC Challenge, Old World Blues.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... Why, Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. A to sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about? Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate.
It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome.
Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dalla, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dalla. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities. Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oroprocessoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak? Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick?
Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled the skinvelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us. We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
That is my responsibility. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart. Wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
To be correct, you should say, the auto-dock took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That auto-dock junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush! That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science. Yes, it is our only chance, a desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone. The plan is very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded. That is our part of the plan. No.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us? Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us. Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac-dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old-world gestures lightly. Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet, much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain Crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously, by your deadened perceptions.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module. It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun, getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Yes, I believe Watt's electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors would always come up short right before climax.
I think Watts manufactured holodiscs, or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala? You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite? Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do. Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
Kate says let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there with my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims. I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
Are there other chips?
Are you echoing what he said, or are you asking for real?
He's asking, yes. Dr. Klein, there are many other personalities. If you recall, you hurled them off the Sync balcony after your argument with Mobius.
It is not an argument if one is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong. I remember now. Yes, lobotomite. There are other chips. If you want, find them. I believe they're stored on holotapes in many of our facilities. But you should stay out of those. No exploring and discovering things. The Sync Central Intelligence should be enough for your needs. Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Okay, that was great. That was a lot of personality. So of course, every single, like, weird floating brain scientist will have their own side quest. We're going to be doing a lot of side quests in this DLC. I know that we skipped out on a bunch of side quests in the last DLC, but I mean, I've got a reason for the things I do, okay? I've got an idea, everybody. I kind of want to see if by doing enough side quests and getting enough experience points, we can level up multiple times during this DLC, and maybe I can get unarmed up to 75. Because imagine if I could bring the RAR gauntlet into Dead Money DLC. That might be cool. That might be pretty freaking amazing. Also, we need to get endurance up to 6, because I definitely need Old World Gourmet by the time we get to Dead Money DLC. Everything I'm doing here in Old World Blues is preparation for the Dead Money DLC. That's the most difficult one. We are playing in hardcore mode, so survival mode, it's going to be super freaking difficult. But if we could make permanent changes to our character, Old World Gourmet is going to be super important, and a bunch of other things are going to be very important, but we need like passive. This one might be useful. I think better criticals is where we need to do this. Better criticals is obvious. Okay, so we could go talk to all of the various scientists, but I think we should head back up to the sink, and we can plug in this intelligence unit. Now, all of these, like the auto dock, for instance, if we could get the personality files for the auto dock, we will get permanent buffs to our stats, our abilities, and our body. Because what happens, everybody, is when you enter the Dead Money DLC, every item you have is taken from you. You have no choice. All you're bringing into Dead Money is your experience level, any perks you've taken, and any permanent buffs you've taken. And because we're doing the DLC challenge, it's not like we can run to New Vegas and get the buffs that you can get from the Vegas Medical Clinic, which are mostly a lot of great stuff. No, it's all going to be about the auto dock here. Our entire purpose in this DLC is prepping for Dead Money, meaning we're going to get all of the auto dock personality file hollow discs. A lot of these other ones are fun to get, but they won't help us later on when we enter into Dead Money. But we might still take them based on us gaining experience, which experience means leveling up, which means taking perks and skills. So yeah, let's check out the Sync Central Intelligence Unit, which will be kind of our barter system while we're playing in the Old World Blues.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the Sync. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir? Indubitably, sir, but it is with a great lugubriousness that I must disclose that my programmers installed only the masculine honorific, sir. Moreover, they neglected to enclose a parameter by which said honorific might be omitted altogether, over my most strenuous of remonstrances, sir. Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir. Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility. The other modules are rather erratic, sir. Their personality matrices are built on flawed logic and have not weathered the years well, sir. Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality. As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say. Indubitably, sir. In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile. Very good, sir. And might I venture to opine that a new trilby might be just the thing to complete sir's ensemble? Sir's accoutrements are precisely where Sir has left them, and should the toaster say otherwise, I remind Sir that it is a wastrel.
Okay, everybody, you guys see what I'm dealing with, right? You see what I'm dealing with. Let's go ahead. Let's slap on... So, we got the War Club we got from Monsters. This sonic emitter is actually pretty useful. It looks like it's good against robots' power armor. There's gonna be a lot of robots in this DLC. This guy, though. That guy looks adorable. Okay. How does that look in my arms? Okay. So we've got two good guns. We've got a good, Okay, there is a lot of lobotomites and enemies we're gonna have to contend with. Let's go ahead and check out the data. Okay, interesting. It doesn't tell me which is which, but it looks like we have to find the sink, a lot of dots, and biological something. That's fine. We will definitely do that. We've got three main quests here, though. We need to get a stealth suit. We need to get more holotapes for the sonic emitter. And we need to get a transmitter antenna array. So usually when you're looking at all this, I feel like normally you go for the... Yeah, normally you go for X8. Let's just check out. I feel like normally you go for the sonic emitter. Travel to X8. Okay. I feel like that's the closest one. Plus, with the sonic emitter, you can like disable force fields, which will help you capture the other ones. Oh yes, everybody.
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
We're actually going to be doing a lot of exploring in this DLC. It's not going to be like the Lonesome Road. The Lonesome Road, I feel like we just like blasted through because I was scared. I didn't know what I was doing. Remember that Lonesome Road was meant for level 25 characters, and I entered Lonesome Road at level 8. This DLC I'm hoping is going to be a little more fair, considering it's made for level 15 characters, and we entered it at level 15. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I guess we gotta deal with this. Sweet, sweet. So we should probably get some more ammo for this particular gun. Yes, give me that axe. Okay, so you get what, there's going to be all sorts of horrific enemies. Not just these lobotomite jerkwads, but there are Night Stalkers, there are Cazadors, there are Robo-Scorpions. Any kind of terrifying robot you can think of are going to be Robo-Brains, Protectrons. There's also one of my favorite enemies is these suits. They're really interesting. They're like suits that were made to be like bio suits for humans to like give them support, but what all they end up doing is keeping dead bodies alive. It's this weird, interesting thing going on. Anyways, everybody, I think that's going to be it for today, though. Stay tuned to Johnny Guitar. We're going to continue exploring the Old World Blues DLC. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be, in my mind, probably less stressful than Lonesome Road was. You know, this is a breath of fresh air, everybody, and I'm excited for it. Like this video, subscribe to the Johnny Guitar channel. Help me out, everybody. I need you, and I hope you're doing well. And we'll see you next time we play Fallout New Vegas DLC Challenge.
So,